Hey guys, welcome back to Relate Right.
I'm Elle.
And I'm Fab.
And here at Relate Right, we're all about relationships and helping you connect better with each other. And today we're going to talk about the qualities of being a high value woman. First things first, value thyself.
Yeah.
Know your worth.
Yeah. As a woman, I would say a woman need to know the real place she have in this society, because she's number one. But for me, and I think even when we met, I told you that a woman who don't know that she have the power, that she is a god, if she don't know that, she's already gonna be lost in this society, because they always try to tell you that you are under the man. They always try to tell you that to be a high value woman, you need to please and be submissive for the man. Otherwise, you're not. If all your attribute doesn't align with the man, what the man want you to be, you're not a high value woman. So if you know your value, you know that the things that I tell you are not the first one that you need to have to be a high value woman. If you know your value, if you don't, you're just gonna align with that, because your only goal will be find a man.
The second thing that's really, really important is have your independence. It's great to collaborate. It's great to have a partner to share a life with and build with. But you got to know how to take care of yourself as an adult. And you also got to know to rely on yourself as a woman. There's a lot of things that can happen in this world, and at the end of the day, we only have ourselves. And you have to have the skills to survive and thrive without a man, so that you can eventually find the person for you, so you can build together.
Exactly. I'm totally agree with that. I admire independent women. They try to tell you in social media that now women are independent. So because they are independent, they don't need men anymore, because they are independent, and men are there to provide to them. So I don't like this narrative, because you can be independent. I can have my business, or you can have your business, and we can all together provide for each other.
Yeah.
Why they try to tell you that the man provide, so it's okay. You don't have to be independent.
Right. Right.
The man provide, so why you want to be independent? That's the stupid question that I see on social media. But to turn it, they don't say it like that. They say, now that you push the woman to be independent, they don't need us anymore, and they do they cheat, and they do this, and they do that, and they do that. Be independent.
See, this is a topic in itself.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of women who are hyper independent now.
Yeah.
And that's as a result of being in toxic relationships with men,
Sure.
where they've had to become hyper independent.
Totally.
And
And then they make them feel they're scared.
that's exactly what I was going to say. Men
the men, sorry.
The men are scared. That's what I was going to say. The men fear independent women. The men don't want to be the guy who she can, respect, because immediately they're intimidated by her power.
Yeah.
Because they're used to that narrative that the woman is below and should kind of just stay there. When a man is especially in the room, the woman should put herself down to make everyone feel comfortable.
Exactly.
It's not the same for a man. So, again, I think a lot of men say they want an independent woman, and then when they get one, they're like, ooh, this is a bit hard. A lot of men these days don't want a hard woman, right? However, real high-value men know that a high-value woman must know how to be independent as well.
Exactly. I mean, you need to know how to fish.
Exactly.
It's the same.
Yes.
I mean, we are two. You need to know how to fish too.
Yeah.
I'm not a guy who is happy because I'm the only one who know how to fish, and if I'm not there, everyone die. My wife and my child.
Yes.
That's totally stupid.
Yeah.
So you can feel the insecurity on many men.
Yeah.
Many men. You can feel the insecurity because that's where I come from. This type of independence women, now they're cheating because they don't need us, and there are so many, so they don't care about us anymore. And no.
But isn't it so much more beautiful for a woman to want you than need you? To choose to want you, it's so much more special.
It depends if you're religious or not.
All right, we digress. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
The third thing is emotional intelligence. I think everybody should have this. I will say, though, emotional intelligence as well as emotional maturity. Guys, there is a massive storm and thunder about to happen. So you probably hear it, but if you do, apologize.
Not our fault. We don't apologize.
Not our right, but
There's no apologize. Nature,
can we
mother
take
nature.
it back? I guess. No, I wanted to say emotional intelligence and maturity, because I find that a lot of women, especially portrayed in the social media right now, lack emotional maturity, lack the ability to really express their emotions, navigate emotions, speak on them, recognize other people's emotions around them, etc. So I think those two things come hand in hand.
Yeah.
And they're very, very important for the, I guess, health of a relationship. Because if you have a woman who is not emotionally mature and wants to play games because she thinks that that's what you want, and is continuously playing little games and making things up and causing drama and, oh, you chase me, oh, I don't want you, oh, I want you, oh, do this, oh, do that, oh, you're a man, so you're supposed to, do this and do that. When you have that as the foundation of your relationship or your dating, that's a problem.
Exactly. And generally, when it's like that, both are like that. Because normally, when there is one who have the emotional intelligence, he try to put the one who don't have that much to make him see that there is a problem and that we need to figure it out. But when both have a lack of emotional intelligence, then come the game you can play this game.
Yeah.
Because if it's me, I tell you, let's stop.
Right.
Let's stop now. This is the problem, let's fix it.
Yeah.
Not you, me, no, yes, he want, I want, she want. We stop each other. But emotional intelligence, it's not just about you and your partner, it's also about your environment, the social setting, like you said, so even to navigate, like I already said in previous podcast as well, to navigate life, you need emotional intelligence for sure, 100%. For your goal, for your friendship, for your partnership, for your relationship, for your child, for everything, emotional intelligence will help you to see clearly, and also to react, to think before reacting.
Yeah.
Also.
So important because our reactions are really they can really set the tone.
Instinctive.
Yeah.
That's the instincts first who came.
Yeah. But they can really set a tone for the relationship, and it could be very negative.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to control it.
Yeah. You can have an emotional, and you can sometimes have the emotional intelligence in you and react. Boom. But the fact that you have this, normally, straight away after, you're gonna come back and reflect on your reaction. Because when you don't have this emotional intelligence, then you can't even reflect on your reaction.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Sometimes when you have a certain level, there is different type of there is different level in everything. when you know yourself very well, you can react. You can think before reacting on most of the things.
Yeah.
But when you are on the journey of learning, but still
Yes.
learning, you will react, and after you're gonna say, "Ah, shit."
Yes. Oh, you got to practice the art of reflection.
Exactly.
Because
But when you don't have it,
yeah.
you won't even see it, and you will do it again and again and again and again, and lost many friends, many lost things, lost. You're gonna lost many different things just with your reaction.
And the fourth attribute is be goal orientated and ambitious.
Yeah.
Have a
Yeah.
vision, as you would say.
Yeah. In generally, when we talk about vision, we always see a man. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but most of the time it's a man with a vision, with the vision who want to be the greatest, who want to be the first or invent some things or reach this amount of money or things like that. But women can go even. They have even more attribute to do that than men.
That's facts. But I think for centuries in society, women weren't given a platform to do that. And so women are just catching up. So we're just catching up.
Go back to see first African civilization if you want to see great women as well who are leading countries, who are queen. Go back to see them. There are plenty of them. And other country as well. But I know my story. So I learned that, and that's why I talk like that about women, because I learned. I learned back. I put all the things that they teach me about women since the zero after BC and all this bullshit. All these things I learned. And when I learned this, I saw many women who were leading, who were the first doctors. Back in the day, way before colonization and all these things. Doctor, surgeon, everything. They were there. Without women, there is no civilization. That's a fact. So for sure, have a vision. I'm sure it's come from a woman. You know, just the term of having the vision of do something, some things. I'm sure it's come from the woman. Just the fact that you need 9 months to give birth.
Yeah.
It's a vision already. You know. So for me, I'm sure these things come from the woman. While they try to turn it.
Yeah.
Like most of the thing in life, but yeah, that's why for me, goal, ambition. We need to teach our daughter. We need to teach the young girls as well who's coming that that's the first thing they should have a vision. You must dream to go far away, bigger than you. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You were pretty passionate. I don't know if I can add anything.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 5, trait of a high value woman is good communication skills. Essential. Communication is essential. Communication, whether it's listening, whether it's talking, whether it's understanding.
Vital.
Absolutely.
Inside the house, the woman who have a good communication skill will coordinate everyone. I talk about the child to the man to the whole family anyway, you know. And in the business the same, and in social the same. For me, if you know how to talk as a woman, but not just to talk, to communicate, it's like it can be your superpower, you know. Because men now don't get used to a girl who know how to communicate for real.
Yeah.
You know, when a communication between a man and woman start, the man used to have this feeling that he's on top straight away when he talk. You know, but when you have a communication skills and you know what you want and you know how to communicate and how to say exactly what is in your mind without fear and all this society preset and all these things, you're gonna see a many all the time, most of the time, you're gonna see men who are gonna be shocked a little bit
Yeah,
to see
of
a girl who
course.
say the things straight away. Okay, today this is gonna be like that, and like that, because there is this and that straight away. Communication skills can be a superpower for a woman,
Absolutely.
because for the men, they're not used to it. They used to be like, when they talk, a girl are like that. Yes, oh yes, yes, submissive, you know. Huh? So important. What do you think about it?
I was just smiling because I was just like reminiscing about all the coordinating I've done.
Uh-huh.
And I was just wondering, were those the thoughts you were having as you were being coordinated?
No, because I'm a high value man.
Yes, you are.
So I already know that when I see a woman next to me, she's not under me. Except if she prove me that she's under when we talk. But when I see her even before to talk, I don't see her under me. She's on top. You see that? That's the difference. That's the difference.
And number 6 is resilience. Another essential trait that you should have as a woman.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do is, crumble under pressure.
Yeah.
A high value woman can, I guess, work under pressure, can bounce back straight away when there's a problem, be solutions focused, look to solve a problem,
Yeah.
and not kind of dwell into that victim mentality anytime something inconvenient happens. Resilience is actually a really admirable trait for men and women.
Yeah. I mean, when you have the first skills that we just talked about and the first attribute that we talk about, you cannot be you have to be resilient as well.
Yeah.
Like you said, again, it's the man who resolve things. It's the man when there is trouble. I call my man. There is some things I call my man. Okay, there is things that you can do.
Yeah.
Same as me, there is things that I can do.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's better, or maybe I'm better. That's okay. But if there is a problem, some things that need to be fixed now, whatever, I know she's gonna do it.
Exactly.
She know I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna panic
Right.
for anything. And for women, I like to see that. I like to see a woman who is a queen. It's easy to say I'm a queen.
Yeah.
It's easy. Now people use it like, oh, I'm a queen, queen, na na na. You see on Instagram, they all have this name, queen, na na na, queen, na na na. Anyway, I mean, you need to match your act, So that's why resilience, be able to be there, to be strong for the lowest moment of life.
Yes.
That's as well, not for the man only, but especially for women, because physically, mentally, women have many different things who happen to them that we don't understand, man.
Yes.
And they need it. They need the resilience. Otherwise, you go down straight away, because the life of a woman is hard.
And number 7 is self-care and self-respect. Really important. I feel that you touched on the self-respect piece when it comes to knowing your worth.
Yeah.
Self-respect is so important. You have to know what you want and what you don't want. And you have to stand by that.
Yeah.
And your actions have to match that. Self-care, absolutely. Look good, dress well, stay classy. Present yourself the way that you want to be seen.
Since, I would say even more, you know me? Since the Greek to now, a woman, it's only the one who gives birth or an object, sexual object. And still. And still in many different layers of life. So they're going to show us, of course, different things to make us blind. But when you watch the society, that's how it is. You're going to say I'm extreme. That's okay. But if you watch our clip video, if you watch the movies, if you watch all these things, I mean, I don't even talk about porn, but if you watch all these things, OnlyFans, who sell her body, his body, who sell, even men do it, but most of the time it's girl,
Yeah.
and it's because the girl, it's a sexual object.
Yeah.
If the girl was a divinity,
Yeah.
do you think we'll be able to do this? Do
No.
you think we will even accept this as a man? If the vision of the society was that, put the woman on top, it won't be possible. Even the laws who allow women to be escort, who allow women to be
Yeah.
OnlyFans, to do this, who allow all these things, porn, blah, 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 everything, they won't have those laws. They won't be able to do that as well, because there will be some things like, no, a woman cannot do that. A woman is some things like value priceless. You cannot do that. The body of a woman is like it's the sky. You know what I mean? So that's why as well I'm like, you really need to take back your self-care. You need to take back. You need to teach that to your son, to your daughter, because I see too much things on Instagram for the next generation who show them the fucking Cardi fucking B and all this fucking don't make me be, okay? All these girls who have no messages, who have no things. How many girl, revolutionary girl, die for you to be there sitting in this country, America, and everywhere in Europe, for us to be there and show our daughter a girl who twerk and everything's just no. Like I said, if you know our value, like the first attribute, this type of things we shouldn't even not talk about this. It should be something logic, but we have to talk about it.
We won't get into it too much, but
Yeah.
I think that, this subject can provoke a lot of conversation.
It will.
Because people will say, sex sells. People will say that, demand, that there is a demand, and that's why we're, supplying. And you were right. You made a mistake, but you were right to say teach your sons. You should also teach your sons,
True.
not just your daughters, that women are important and valuable and a divinity, because it's one thing to know your own value. It's very, very rare for a man to know and understand, or even want to understand, the value of a woman, because guess what? A respectable woman sometimes is boring in this society. A lot of men will say, oh, she's boring, or she's not fun, or she's not there to entertain me, and they don't want nothing to do with it. And I think I'm digressing a little bit, but I find that really high value women who believe in themselves, who are strong, who respect themselves, have a lot of trouble finding a good man.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they are intimidating. And men, even when they're, have the right values in their heart, they are afraid of a powerful woman.
Just to answer, those women who don't find the man that they wanted to find, and they have all these attributes and stick to this attribute, don't be scared. You're gonna find it. Never change one of these attributes or lower one of these attributes because you are looking and you don't find. No. Someone can accept you like you are, a queen. Don't deserve to be next to you. That's it.
And the 8th attribute is to empower your partner. So when you do find your high value man, it is your duty as his partner to empower him. It's your duty as his partner to inspire him. Not forcibly, but inspire him to be a better man.
Yeah.
To evolve, to progress. Usually when a man finds a high value woman, he will automatically within himself be inspired to be better. There's not much that you have to do but be your best self, and he will follow suit. There is none of that manipulation, and none of that is necessary. It's just your glow and your personality and power inspires him to be his, I guess, best version of himself.
Exactly. I mean, like I said before, the woman coordinates the house. If the woman cannot be herself because of the man, the house won't be coordinated. Natural answer. Yeah. If the woman, if the woman coordinate the house, the woman put order in the house, but she need the man. You know, she need the man. As we are not talking as we're not talking about the man now, but like I said, to empower your partner, normally when you are yourself with all these attributes, you will empower him just by being yourself, like you said. You know, but there is some duties we need to be done as well.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
and you need to recognize them, and that's how you can feel the gap between the high value woman or the one who gonna become high value woman. You know,
Yes.
also
Yes.
because there is some duty that no one gonna tell you. Even him, he don't even know that he need it.
Yes.
But you know, and you have to do it. You know, there is things that I never realized that I needed. She make me recognize by her action that I needed it. Otherwise, I will never talk about it. I will never think about it. I cannot think about what exactly to give you an example for now. You know, maybe after in other things in other podcast. But yeah, I have this feeling. You know, and that's why as well the value come with the duties that you have to recognize them and do them. If you like your relationship and if you want to be, and if you are a high value woman, that should be one of your priorities. Thank you for watching again. High value woman, you better comment because I was passionate on this one. So give me the power as well. And let us know if you have other attribute to define and high value woman as well. And we're gonna talk about the low value woman, the low value man as well in other podcast. But I hope you enjoyed this one. And also never forget to follow us on social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. As you know, because we are here to stay
Stay relate
with it
right.
right.